Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Cereal Review, the show where I review cereal for you. And today I'm doing Honeycomb Cereal. And you may also notice the video quality is probably better because I'm using my newer phone just for this one. The other one is indisposed at the moment. I've been using my older phone to keep doing the videos to keep everything together. This time I'm going to try it on this one. Anyways, Honeycomb Cereal. Yeah, this is a big one here. If you recall, as I do, they have some interesting ads that they used to show in the past. If you don't know, they normally would they had this little mascot. I don't remember if it had a name. It was this little like monster that kind of looked like a hedgehog, Tasmanian devil sort of thing, and occasionally people would turn into this like a version of themselves of that little monster for the honeycomb cereal. And some of the ads were pretty inventive. I think there was one where someone like stole a lady's purse on the street, and but there also was like honeycomb involved, so the person turned into one, or the kid or whatever, into the little monster, and to get the cereal, but also ended up capturing the guy in the process, or tripping him up, so he got caught. Yeah, so this is some funny stuff. Unfortunately, the little monster appears to be absent here, and you do notice the box is open. I have not had any of this yet. I actually can't even recall if I've had honeycomb in the past. If I did, it was a very, very long time ago. Somebody else just opened this because they wanted to have some. I have not had any yet, but yeah, let's get right to this. Yeah. So note, it is made by Post. Sometimes I forget what cereals Post actually makes sometimes, but this is one of them, one of their big ones. So let's give it a shot. Okay, sweetened corn and oat cereal. Okay, that's important to note. And as the name implies, there should be honey in it. Let's go over this. Yellow corn flour, sugar, whole grain oat, flour, whole grain yellow corn flour. Okay, and then honey. Okay, interesting. Overall, pretty standard by the looks of it and all that. This was also the only box that I saw. This box, how big this is. This cost me like $4 maybe, which I feel like was pretty cheap. Honestly, I don't even think it was on sale. It might have been, but anyways, here is the cereal. Just a moment. There you are. As you can see, there's kind of supposed to look like actual pieces of honeycomb. All right, so I'm gonna try a piece, dry as always. Oh, okay. Immediately what comes to mind is these taste like Kix. I don't think I've done a video on them, but Kix are like a really big cereal that's like kind of positioned for kids, like younger kids. And I remember I ate Kix a lot as a kid. Even now, I had them somewhat recently, like a year ago maybe. Never did a video on it, I don't recall, but I actually kind of like them, honestly. And I can see why kids would like them, like the sweetness, and they're actually like not that bad overall. This tastes almost exactly like Kix. Like it's kind of scary how close this tastes to Kix. Oh, it's like the same. I think if anything, this might be a little sweeter than Kix. But otherwise, like the cereal itself tastes the same. You just have the same type of sweetness with that like hint of honey. I would eat Kix a lot just dry. Like when I was like really little, I could get a little cup that I have as a snack. I almost can't stop myself just eating all these. Wow, that's so scary how close it tastes. With the milk, I don't know, maybe it tastes a little bit different, but dry like this tastes identical. Like I almost taste no difference at all. So I guess if you've had one and you've never had the other, you can get the other other one if you find one is cheaper because it's on sale or something. If this keeps up, yeah, I mean, just go for the other one. Why not? All right, with the milk, let's see if this changes anything. That's still incredibly similar to Kix. Again, maybe just slightly sweeter, but otherwise it's like this. It's exactly the same. Man, that's scary. That is so crazy how close this is to Kix or Kix to this. I don't know which one was made first, actually. I'd probably have to look into that. I don't even remember what company makes Kix off the top of my head. But yeah, wow, that's crazy. And as I said, I ate Kix all the time when I was little. I like it. I like the taste of same here. I like this. It's it's got a very distinct taste to the cereal, which I like. It's kind of similar to like different types of Cheerios, how even if you have the flavored ones, you can still taste that Cheerio base for the cereal itself. It's kind of the same thing here, where I really like the actual taste of the cereal, and then the bit of sweetness that comes from everything else is really nice. I think for some people, it's probably not going to be enough, not exciting enough, or for them, which I completely get, especially because it does taste exactly like Kix, and like I said, Kix is kind of positioned for a lot like younger kids, where it's kind of marketed to the parents to give their like little kids like Kix and all that. So maybe it's not enough for you, but I really enjoy this. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking because I'm remembering all the times eating Kix, but I like this a lot. Now, I think the difference here, though, will be how it holds up over time in the milk, because Kix are, they're basically like how when Trix were all the little spheres instead of the fruit shapes. They basically went with that, like Trix, like the current Cocoa Puffs, where they're just little spheres. That's all. That's what Kix are, and then these are bigger for sure, but with the holes in it to make the honeycomb pattern. I mean, there's like more surface area for the milk to get to, so I think these probably will get a lot soggier faster than Kix. Again, I don't think I've done a review on Kix to say, but you know, again, it's kind of how they're similar to Cocoa Puffs and how the Trix used to be. Yeah, I'd say that these would be pretty similar. The Kix would probably last a little longer without getting super soggy, though. But these already are holding up pretty well, though some parts of it are a little soft already. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say for comparison's sake. Like it's exactly like Kix. The taste of the cereal, again, kind of like Cheerios, where you get a lot. You can definitely tell that this is like there's a lot of oat in this cereal. It has that distinct taste that other cereals that have it with it. Like Lucky Charm, the actual cereal pieces without like the sweetened taste to them, it is very similar to that. Is the best way to put it. So I do like that. The hint of sweetness is not too sugary, and you do taste a little bit of the honey in it, which makes it very nice, even. I really like that about this. And again, this is a really big box, and I believe I did get it on sale, but it was like $4 or something like that. This is totally worth it. I'll eat this whole thing like easily, like no problem. Sometimes some of the cereals I have, like even if I like it, it takes me a while to get through all of it, or maybe I never even do before it goes stale, because I have like so many other ones that I have to try to get through as well. So some just don't ever get fully finished. This one for sure is gonna get fully finished. Like I can say that for sure. So yeah, that's a big takeaway. If you like Kix, never had this, it's basically the same thing. So if you find, and then vice versa, if you like Honeycomb, You never had Kicks? It's basically the same thing. If you find both and one happens to be cheaper, I would just go with the cheaper one because to me they're the same thing. But that's not bad at all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have actually had Kicks before, let me know because I feel like I've never heard anyone mention it before, really. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.